What's happening, YouTube? Caliber here. So we're here to do another Epic 7 Abyss fight. This is on Abyss 54. The fire armor drops in here. Level 71 lifesteal armor. Pretty good armor. It's definitely a huge upgrade to most characters, especially at this point in time. One thing I've definitely mentioned is, if you have yourself some lab gear and you have yourself the first Abyss set and then the second Abyss set, you're usually in pretty good shape when it comes to gear. Those three pieces can carry you a long way. At least they did for me. So here we got some mushrooms, and we got, I forget what those guys are called, but the bouncing blue guys. So what we did, we went for the strat, let's DPS this mushroom down as quick as possible. I'm DPSing it, it explodes on me before the other one. Alright, so that's the trick right there. That's one of the tricks. So it exploded, I have a chance to heal up and get ready. Alright, this other one's about to explode, so it's like, okay, boom, there it goes, it explodes on me. I was able to mitigate all the damage. I wasn't taking 2 mushroom explosions in the face, which is very good for me. There's several ways to do mushrooms. You can do provoke stuns. I've talked about this in my previous videos, guys. All that good stuff. Any type of way to mitigate the damage, defense buff, bubbles on yourself, stunning them, provoking them. There's so many other options. Attack breaking them, DPS them a little bit, all that good stuff. So here we've transitioned into the next phase. This is the phase that messes people up. It's like, who do you attack? Well, first, the only way I've ever been able to do this fight is taking out that crystal first. Crystal number 4 right there, that dark crystal, has to go down. So first and foremost, that's what you need to DPS. Now there's two parts to this. Well, there's several parts to this stage. One part is the crystal going down. Part 2 is do not AoE anything, because Purgus will counterattack every single AoE attack you do. Every single AoE attack you do. Alright? So make sure you are not doing any AoE damage whatsoever until Assassin Coli goes invis. That's the one exception. I feel like it's better to take you got to make this judgment call for yourself. Are you better off taking an AoE attack from Purgus, or are you better off taking a large single target damage attack from Coli? You can gamble with that if you want. Me personally, I decided to go for some AoE damage, knock a Coli out of her stealth mode whenever she was in stealth. I don't think I did it there though. Maybe I did, I don't remember. I just didn't see that. Alright, so after you take out the crystal, you want to go Purgus. Coli is way too tanky to even deal with. You can deal with her if you really want to. She's more of a nuisance than anything. That's why you want to bring somebody who can do some temporary AoE in the game. For you can do some you can knock her out of stealth and just beat on her instead of Coli, because Coli is such a pain in the butt. She's such a pain in the butt to try to kill in this fight. It's not even worth it in my opinion. Alright, so we're going after Purgus here. We have Assassin Coli in stealth mode. That means she can do some heavy damage, and that's always scary. That's always scary to get hit by Assassin Coli. Alright, so we're trying to figure out what to do here. I'm scared to AoE, but I decided to go ahead and go for it right here. And as you can see, we knock Assassin Coli out of stealth mode, boom. And Purgus goes for a huge counterattack, boom. He hits the whole entire team. I was able to mitigate it with a shield. So keep things in mind. If you can throw a shield up, have shields or defense buffs up beforehand, it could help out drastically taking that AoE damage. The only thing about this fight that will hold you up is you just don't have enough hit points to take the damage. I believe every one of these characters is somewhere above 7k, and Ras is rocking Arius at 12k hit points. Unfortunately, I did not clip my character's stats and stuff like that, but if I am not mistaken, I think Aether's sitting at 7500, Sid's sitting at 7500, and Clarissa's sitting at 8k if I'm not mistaken, and Ras is sitting at 12k with Arius. I think if you go back to my previous video, it should be the same exact stats, Abyss 53, but I'm not 100% sure, guys. So as you can see there, I'm DPSing on him. I don't have my AoE up, so I'm a little worried here. You're gonna see the damage Assassin Coli can kick out in a second, and it gets pretty nasty. She can one-shot a character if they're weak. So here we go, DPSing, boom, get hit. Purgus does not counter attack if you don't AoE, which is nice. And there we go. Watch Wrath's hit points right there. See how bad Wrath got jacked up there? It's very imperative that you bring somebody that you can control the AoE. If you have a character that doesn't control AoE, that AoEs every turn, it's going to be harder. I think Dizzy would be okay on this fight for most people because Dizzy can debuff everybody, but for the most part, I think all other AoEers are probably a no-go. But I think Dizzy could work on this fight. I'd be kind of curious, man. So here we go, I know I had to do some DPS here, so let's go. The annoying thing about Coli, Coli will provoke you, which kind of sucks. You get provoked, you are unable to attack the target you want, which kind of makes Assassin Coli last a little bit longer. Alright, so here we go, guys. We're going to speed this up a little bit because this fight gets pretty straightforward from this point on. And it goes on quite a bit because the DPS is... the DPS just it's a slow DPS burn after this. You're going to be going on for a while. So the trick to this is try to save your AoEs. If you have any option to AoE, you need to be able to use that to knock out Assassin Coli out of that stealth mode. If she's stuck in stealth mode, you're just going to have a bad day. And you don't want to have a bad day with her. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save all my S3s on Ras and Clarissa to make sure I can do some AoE damage when it comes along. See right there, I got Ras's S3 up, so I'm going to burn that and knock Assassin Coli out of stealth mode. As you can see, I've taken quite a bit of damage, and also if your AoEers get provoked, RNG can be really bad on your really bad for you, man. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. So we're gonna do a slow DPS burn. So yeah, there's a lot of things that could go wrong on this, for sure. Like right here, I think I get silenced. Yeah, there we go, we get silenced. And all that good stuff. There's a lot of stuff. You can take some big damage from a Coli if you don't have any AoE up and all that good stuff. The Coli combos could be pretty nasty. But as long as you're able to get some decent heals out there, you should be fine. As long as you have some decent mitigation. Arius users kind of nice to have, just for the simple fact that you're going to mitigate damage to your DPSs, which is very nice. So that might be an option if you're not running somebody with Arius on you yet. But maybe double healer should be fine too. But if you're taking too hard of single target damage to one person, which Assassin Coli is really good about doing, think about running a knight with Arius on there and seeing how that works out for you. So as you can see here, again, we are stuck attacking Flurry. This is why the fight just goes on so long. It's super annoying. Now she's out of stealth mode, boom. Ras is about dead though. Ras is about dead. Again, to mention, Ras has around 12k hit points. Just to kind of give you an idea how jacked up he's getting. It can happen. It can happen to your RS user. You need to make sure you have some super good health to help mitigate a whole bunch of damage. I don't have Arius leveled up, and that's another thing I'd like to mention. If you have Arius, it's good to level one up to max level. It's good to have an Arius that's at mid-range, level 15, and it's good to have an Arius that's at 0, especially at the beginner stages. Don't level your Ariuses up, artifacts. That just means more damage you're gonna be mitigating, which means Ras would be dead right now if that was enhanced in any way. So keep that in mind when leveling your artifacts. Arius is one of those last artifacts you want to level up. So again, we're still going DPS. As you can see, this is basically how the fight goes. Look how close Ras is to death. Like I just said, he'd be dead several times already if he had even a little bit of an Arius leveled up. But he's surviving. He's surviving. Not to mention my Aether's heals are just mediocre. They're not the best heals, but we're playing with what we have on the Caliber Challenge account. And those that don't know, this is the Caliber Challenge account that I'm playing on. No 5 stars, no 5-star MLs, no 4-star MLs, no 5-star artifacts. Angelica's been banned. Kyrus has been banned, Axe God's been banned, and no limited anything in this game. That even means Arena Season 2 gear, or whatever Arena gear's out at the time. If it can disappear in the game, I can't use it. If tomorrow it's not available for a player to pick up, then I can't use it, that type of deal. And there we go, there we go. The stage is down, guys, and that's how it's done. So it's basically, you just basically need to go in there and test your DPS out, have an AoEer, don't have a I have to AoE attacker, because that'll get you in a lot of trouble. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm always doing some sort of content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch TV. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter or Discord. All those links are below. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.